What's up, boys?
Oh, there he goes.
Talking. Well, boys, we got our first guest today. His name is Dave Knorr. He is my father and just a very good friend of ours.
Yeah. Top tier friend.
Top tier friend.
Try to be a good friend. But,
Yeah.
I still gotta yell at you guys every once in a while.
Of course.
Right.
Well, you're an adult. You
Oh.
have to.
Hey, can we pause for a second?
Sure.
I got something.
Yeah.
I got something I need to do.
Okay.
Can we pause for a
Yeah.
second?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, sure. Go.
Pause.
All right. Well.
Sorry,
Dave's
boys.
out.
Well, the guest left, so I guess we'll wrap it up here.
Peace.
Oh,
I guess he's doing something.
I thought it would be more legit.
Oh, yeah. He's got the liquid deaths. Oh, yeah. The Grim Leapers.
Liquid death, baby.
Look at those. Look at those.
You're
Oh, we need to crack these open right now.
crack them open. I've never even had
Oh,
one.
they're the iced tea ones, too?
Oh yeah.
Do you know your flavors? Do you know what flavors are good?
No. I've had like one. Hold on, my headphones turned on.
Oh. I think they still work when they're on.
I want to try one. I've
Alright.
only had like one
Let's
or
do it.
two. I'm not a huge fan. I'm not like a big sparkling water guy.
Yeah, me neither.
But
Have you tried their teas or no?
No.
Oh, they're the
Yeah.
big boys
Yeah,
too.
they're
Going
the
through
tall
the
boys.
store,
You got the tall
and I-
The
boys.
tall boys.
I was going through the store and thought, I know a guy who would want one.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you get them?
Liquid Death Fiend.
Wally World.
Wally's World.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Wow. You guys are getting straight to it. Huh?
Hey, buddy.
What's-
We're not
what's-
gonna waste any time here.
That's good.
The Grim Leafer. Iced tea.
Well, that's not like
the
sparkling water though.
guave.
No, that's just that's like
That's
It's
good.
iced tea.
It'd be nice if they were colder, but I just got them straight.
Yeah, but I don't like sparkling water either.
Mm, those are good.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Tasty.
Murder your thirst, baby.
Tasty. Murder your thirst. Do you follow our Instagram?
I do.
But you're never
but,
on
I mean,
Instagram.
you know
Yeah.
technology,
Yeah.
savviness.
Oh yeah.
It's not at the
It's not real
highest.
savvy,
Yeah.
so-
Well, Austin posted on the story and he has a liquid death hat and he was like, sponsor? Question mark.
Well, I heard you guys in episode 5. talking
Yeah.
about
Oh,
needing
we were
to-
like, we're gonna have a liquid death every time.
Yeah.
He said, I'll have one sitting right here every time with my.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
With my hat.
Oh,
The hat's sick.
dude. I think we should give a quick little shout out to our good friend Ben.
Oh yeah.
To Ben.
Yeah,
Why?
dude. My dad was telling me that Ben listens to the podcast every single week when he's mowing his lawn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Heck yeah.
You gotta give Ben a shout out.
Shout out Ben.
Shout out to Ben.
Hey,
Wow.
I got a question for you, Jaden.
what's up?
Have you been spending your money on McDonald's still?
Honestly,
Because you promised that you would.
Yeah.
okay.
Did you? The next
Okay,
day-
do you know how he
Okay,
said...
we don't need to get
do
into
you,
it.
do you know how he said, okay, I'll bring a lunch tomorrow, right?
Right. I'll bring a lunch tomorrow, and you said
And I said,
you
you're
won't,
gonna forget. He's like, no, I won't. I promise.
or you'll say, "Oh, I was too tired."
that's
What
exactly what I said.
Okay, so I pull
Explain.
up to work, right? I walk in the building. It's inching towards lunchtime at this point. It's probably
It's
what?
like 9:30, 10.
Yeah. And Austin's what?
Inching.
Yeah.
Slowly
Oh,
getting
it's
there.
getting there. Austin's up. He looks down at me. He goes, "You bring lunch today?" And I look up. I'm like, about that. I forgot because I really did forget though. Like no bull, I really did forget. When I was driving to work that morning, I was going up that neighborhood, right? And I was like, bro, I forgot my lunch.
Stopped at the store and bought a sandwich. just to
Yeah,
say
you
that-
could have stopped at Maverick and
I was
grabbed
already
a
I was too
hoagie.
far gone.
No, you weren't.
I was in the neighborhood. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So did you
No.
punish yourself by not eating that?
I
Because
didn't.
that's-
But you didn't
Yeah,
bring a
you
lunch.
did.
You didn't bring a lunch either, though.
I didn't either.
Exactly.
He looked up at me. He goes, I didn't. I said good because I didn't either.
Actually, if we need to get into it, I'm gonna expose you too.
What?
What?
You know, did you hear the part where he was going on a 2-day fast?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you finish that?
Yeah.
I did do it,
yeah.
though. Listen, I did do it, but I told myself I would only eat in little amounts. and little amounts. And I got to my parents' house. What was it? Tuesday?
No, it wasn't even just that.
What else did I eat?
McDonald's that day.
No, I didn't. That wasn't that day. I had like fries. That's all I had. No. Remember we went to Home Depot and I got a freaking bar. I got a bar and a Loco Mocha Monster.
I don't remember.
I didn't eat McDonald's. You ate McDonald's. I had, what are those peanut caramel bars called? Payday.
So
I had a Payday.
So you didn't get a 10-piece nugget?
No, I didn't. Do you want me to show you my? Let's look at the Venmos.
You're Venmoing McDonald's?
No.
10-piece nugget?
No, we keep Venmoing each other because
we just switch off.
yeah.
Look, okay.
And then sometimes
who pays?
Yeah.
And then sometimes we'll forget to pay, and then the next day you
So,
won't Venmo
what,
them,
last
so it's
Monday?
just like payback.
Look, 14 days ago,
It would have been last Tuesday because you guys recorded on Monday.
and then 2 days ago. Yeah. So you're tripping. Because all I had was a Payday and a Monster. That's all I had.
A long time ago. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm just saying. I think you were the one getting called out on podcasts.
I was, because I do eat a lot of McDonald's. It's bad.
It is bad.
So
You're
eating McDonald's.
I
since
have
then?
been
You just
eating.
gave up
Well,
after that?
honestly, I haven't even been eating McDonald's, but I have been eating out. So that's the same thing.
I mean, as long as it's not McDonald's every day.
Yeah, but I feel the same. I feel like eating out anywhere is the exact same as McDonald's. You know,
I feel like a Costa Vida burrito is way more healthier than
Is a
McDonald's. Two Big Macs. For
is
lunch.
Costa Vida even healthy though?
Do they have like what?
Like honestly,
30 grams
Still
of
a ton
protein?
calories.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like 1,000 calories.
Did you know that a Cafe Rio salad has more calories than a Cafe Rio burrito?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Which I still don't know about.
I think it's the sauce though. I think it's the dressing.
The
What
the
happens
house
if you get a
sauce.
Cafe
Yeah.
Rio burrito and put the sauce on the burrito.
Then you're
too.
just
Oh, dude, heart attack.
I don't
Have you
know.
had that?
No, have you?
It's amazing.
Do you ask
The
for
house
it like
sauce?
separately?
Ask for a side of sauce.
And you
and
pour it
put
on.
So you get it enchilada style, and you put the cilantro lime dressing on it.
Hmm.
Do you get mild or what with it?
I get medium.
Medium?
Yeah.
Is that the red one?
No, it's
Or is that
green
like the-
one with
oh.
it's got like chunks of pepper in it. It's like thicker.
Oh,
I haven't seen you have
There's, like,
Cafe
the
Rio in
light
a long
green one,
time.
And then there's like the darker green one, and then the red one is the hot one.
is the hot?
Yeah.
I don't like the taste. I like the hotness of it, but the taste of it's
I don't like
funky.
the taste of it. I like the medium or the mild.
Yeah.
taste,
Yeah, me
but
too.
I want it to be.
I want it to be hot, but yeah. So I'll just throw Cholula on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Put that cilantro lime sauce on it.
That's
It's really- it's
nice.
really-
Dude.
Just think of a salad. Salads are so freaking good.
Oh
I know,
yeah.
I love the salads.
And put
But
that
I
on the
also-
burrito. The burrito's awesome too.
Yeah, both of it's so good. Do you like Cafe Rio or Costa Vida more?
I don't
This is a big
know.
debate between me and
Yeah.
Austin.
I'm like whatever. I like them both.
I'm kind of like
What-
leaning towards Costa Vida more now.
What
I've had it
what
more.
meat do
I
you
think
like
they're
more?
The OG. Cafe Rio. I believe Cafe Rio stole from Costa Vida.
I
Really?
think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, I don't know.
Costa Vida was like a smaller deal, but I think Cafe Rio stole it from them. But I think there was even a lawsuit about it, but I don't know if it went away or.
But when you started saying the burritos were bigger, I started noticing that they were bigger
Yeah. Cafe Rio burritos
Yeah.
or Cafe Rios are smaller.
than Costa Vida.
I'll tell you my thing about Cafe Rio. They're like Nazis. They're about their exact amount.
That is true.
You know what I
That's
mean?
yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
Costa
they're,
Vida's like-
super
Yeah.
particular about it. And Costa Vida, it's like, yeah,
Load that thing up.
throw it
Yeah,
on, throw it
yeah.
on.
That is true.
And
Yeah.
so that's why I think the burritos end up bigger.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is because they're not
Well-
so
And the meat
particular
tastes
about
different too. Like the
it.
sweet
It does
pork.
taste different.
Yeah.
Like everyone who works at Cafe Rio though has been working there for their entire life.
You remember the meat man? Do you
No,
remember that story?
like that teenager guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
was
do
some
remember him.
kid that worked there. And I was just like, hey, bro, what's up? Good to see you again. And he's like,
And you never have met him,
no.
really?
And he's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, Jayden, because you were with me. I was like, Jayden, check this dude out. This dude, hey, I was telling you, I'm like, hey, bro, this dude's the meat man. And
The
you're
meat
like-
man.
I don't know, you were like 13 or something. You're like, what? I'm like, oh, yeah, dude. And he's right there. He's like, I'm like, he freaking loads it up with meat.
Yeah.
He is the freaking meat man. Like, he'll give you
He had to show off.
You. And he's like, yeah, I am. And it was like some teenage kid's like, yeah, I am. And he freaking loaded my burrito.
Oh,
so
yeah.
full, and yours too. And he's like,
Really?
he's like, I got you.
I remember that, but I don't remember like
And
how
we got
big
to
it
the end,
was.
and I'm like, I've never met that guy before. He's like, seriously? And then I ran into him. He ended up being a cashier at Smith's.
Oh,
I was
really?
like, oh, hey, bro.
He probably got
You're the
fired
meat
because he
man.
loaded it up so much.
I'm like,
At
you're the
Cafe
freaking meat
Rio?
man from Cafe Rio.
They're like, you can't be loading it that much. Like, you're gonna have to go.
Oh, you're fired. Yeah, that was funny.
Dude, what is that on the notes? Where do you clip your toenails?
Okay.
What's that about?
Where do you clip your toenails first of
Over
all?
the toilet.
What?
I put
The
my
toilet.
foot- like I literally.
Yeah,
do
I do
this,
that
and I
too.
put my foot over top of the
You don't do
toilet
that?
bowl and clip it
Okay, that
on
makes
the
sense.
toilet.
I only do
makes
that when I'm
sense.
not showering. If I'm in the shower, I'll
Okay.
do it in the shower.
But in the shower, then it goes down a drain. That's nasty.
Not my problem.
But hair goes down there.
It's my problem, bro.
It ain't mine, so it's like. But yeah,
Because Kayla's always like, "Ew, why do you clip your toenails outside?" Or
Outside, that's great.
that's what I'm saying.
okay, but
Outside's better
outside,
than inside.
I know.
outside though, you have to like sweep them up.
And then I'll do it in the shower too. Because I'm like,
Come on.
See, again in the shower.
Yeah.
Gross. Although your nails are soft.
But what's more gross,
I-
toenails in the shower drain or like hair? I'd say hair,
Well, they're both gross.
but like
Hair is really gross.
I think hair is more gross. If you think
But
about
you
it,
can't help it.
I-
How you
that's-
gonna help- how you gonna
yeah.
help hair
I mean,
from
yeah.
Your shower.
I just
Yeah.
don't get why go out of your way when you can just go outside and clip them on the grass instead of put it on top of a trash can.
oh, I ain't doing
Or
that.
just
You
do-
on top of the trash can?
No, I've never done that.
No. does your
That's what
girlfriend?
Kayla. Yeah,
Wow.
on top of
I'm
the
like,
trash
what?
can.
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, that's
what?
whack. I ain't doing that.
Or like I'll do it in the
Seems like a lot
sink,
of effort.
or I'll do it
Yeah.
in the sink sometimes, and then I'll just wash it after.
The sink?
Yeah, the sink.
No,
Like-
not the
It's not-
sink.
Yeah.
That's like peeing in the sink.
Yeah.
No,
or
it's
pooping
not.
in the
That is not
sink.
the same.
It kind of
Like
is
that. It's
because like you have to
gross.
like wash it down.
But what's the difference between the sink and the shower?
But the shower, the water's already going.
Well, the
Turn on
sink,
you
yeah.
get water going.
I don't know. I feel like the sink's just more gross for some reason.
I don't know.
But it's
But you gotta put your foot way up there on the
Yeah.
sink.
Well, I guess I only
Are
do
you
my.
anti the toilet?
Huh?
Are you anti the toilet?
are you like
I'll do the toilet.
you
I've
grossed
never
out
done
by
the toilet. I've
toilets?
just never thought of it. Thought
Just
of
like
doing
a
it.
trash can.
Yeah.
yeah, and you just flush it, and it's gone.
I mean, but doesn't like the toilet water and the shower water go to the same place? So like, why is the shower gross and the toilet isn't? I mean, I guess you're standing in the shower, not standing in your toilet.
True.
Because the toilet in the shower, there's like a pee trap, just like in the sink, there's a pee trap.
Right, with like
heavy gets stuck. in the
right.
Pee trap.
Yeah.
In the toilet, it's meant for heavy stuff to go down.
True.
Right.
So
That is true.
That makes
that's
sense.
my theory.
Okay, I want you to tell this story. The fart in the face
Okay.
story.
So I was at when was it? I think it was like 3
It was
or
a
4
while
months
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got this like Instagram DM from this random guy. And he was like, "Hey, I got a question for you." I was like, shoot. Like, what's up?
But just some rando you don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like no idea. No idea.
Never met. Ever.
And he's like, "I have this gay buddy that he doesn't like for some reason." And he gets
Is this
people.
going back to
he-
your gay pride episode?
Yeah, I guess.
Do they know you from
But-
then?
Probably.
But he's like, I pay people to fart in this guy's face because he like likes it.
He's like turned on by it,
Yeah. So
like getting farted on.
and he sent me. He was like, I'll pay you like $4,000 if you can do whatever you want to him. You can poop on his face. I was like, dude, no
This is
way.
real.
I was like,
This
is.
really
I was like, there's
happened.
no way, bro. Send me videos of people doing this. He sent me videos. Dude, there was this big poly guy. Like his cheeks were spread over his nose, and he ripped the nastiest fart I've ever heard in my life. It made me want to throw up, and it was at work, dude.
It actually was the worst fart I've ever
And
heard
he
in
was
my
like,
entire
"All right,
life.
what
People are
time?"
you following?
He just,
DM you this.
I have no idea. But like, he's like, you could do whatever you want to him, and I'll give you extra money for extra stuff you do to him. I'm like, dude, I don't know how I feel about
Yeah,
this.
and
This
it
is
was like-
this is like a hate crime.
Like the video was like very detailed. Like this dude's eyes are shut, and he's like,
you can just see it. Yeah, like
Yeah.
400-pound,
and it's like
rugby players.
like you've never heard a fart like that.
It was gross.
It was
Yeah.
awful.
There's weird stuff out there. So,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, You get into weird stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then that
Weird
gay
stuff on the
dude,
internet.
that gay dude ended up texting me. He's like, "Oh, hey, someone asked me to text you," and I just blocked both of them.
And didn't he say like the whole football team farted on him?
It was a whole rugby team. They didn't even ask for a payment. They just did it for fun.
That's nasty.
And we were like we were debating on actually doing it.
Well, for $4,000.
Yeah, I was like,
$4,000,
I was
are you
like,
kidding me?
ooh, I was like,
You guys are talking about $2,100 for saving for Big Macs.
Yeah.
yeah,
$4,000.
That's,
And you don't even got
that's 2 years of Big Macs.
and you don't
right
even have to
there.
cut anything out for that. You just got to fart on somebody.
Oh my gosh!
It'd be funny for you and enjoyable for him.
But that's
Win-win.
that's where it got me though, is that he would
He
be
liked
enjoying
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want you to be miserable.
If it was like
if he was
just for
miserable,
fun.
I'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
like let me
As
do
long
it.
as you're uncomfortable
Yeah.
with my fart in your face.
Mm-hmm.
But like being comfortable with something like that, that's just not.
Yeah.
That's funny, bro.
Weird.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the green
it
fry.
was.
The other day we went to Boondocks, and
You guys did?
yeah,
Yeah,
remember we told you,
Saturday night.
or I think we said we were going mini golfing, but then we ended up going to Boondocks.
Mm.
Anyways, went to Boondocks and we were hungry, so we went and got food. And it's not like a freaking world class cuisine in there, right? And we
Like 12-year-olds cooking food.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we ordered a mac and cheese with a side of fries, and the fries come out, and one of my fries is just green on the top of it. Like the top of it is like mold
or
green.
New green.
No, like mold
Like new
green.
potato green.
No,
That's
Mold
probably.
green.
I don't know, but it was pretty green. Like,
Really?
but it was weird, super
You know,
gross.
Like a new potato can be kind of.
Yeah, but it didn't smell bad, so I was like, that's why I was
Did
confused.
you eat it? I forgot.
No,
if
I
you
didn't
ate
eat it.
Oh,
I left
you
it.
should have ate it.
I
Hear about the French fries on the freeway
yeah.
Huh?
James was telling us that morning.
yesterday?
What?
Yeah, but this
I'm so
morning,
confused.
There was a semi truck that crashed on a
and it had a bunch of
yesterday,
French fries and spilled
French
everywhere.
fries, and they hit the center median, so it spread all on northbound side and the southbound side. And so they were cleaning up French fries with a snowplow.
What?
I'm
French
serious.
fries.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yesterday, look it up. On
Was
my
it in Utah?
Yeah,
in Utah County?
Is that what it came up on Twitter?
and that's why
earlier
the
today?
traffic was so bad all morning yesterday.
Yeah.
Because the French fries were everywhere.
French fries?
Yeah,
Where were you? How did you know the traffic was bad?
that's just what he said this morning. Because he was telling us that this.
Oh, but it was bad this morning too.
No,
Oh.
he just was telling us
What the
about it
freak?
yesterday. Because I think he was coming back and got caught in that.
Wow.
Now
That's
we're
crazy.
talking about, like, is there going to be a shortage of French fries at some part of the state?
Well, where were those going? Like McDonald's?
It's got to be McDonald's.
Has to be, right? But doesn't McDonald's have their own trucks and stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
So
I would think so.
maybe, because I don't think I've ever seen a McDonald's truck. Now I think about it, like a McDonald's.
Oh
semi.
my gosh! Look.
Oh my!
Dude, that's
Bags and bags of French fries. Did the dude die?
Fry 15. That's a dad joke.
Fry 15.
Fry 15.
No.
Wow. I'm curious
isn't that weird?
what the truck was like. Where it was going.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how he crashed. I don't know if it said how he crashed.
Had to be falling asleep on the road. Maybe he got so high from the French fry smell.
Can you imagine being a truck driver and driving all over the country, like just driving?
Yeah,
Constantly.
I know. That would suck so bad.
And they only allow you to drive a certain amount of time,
Because you'll just
and then you have to pull over,
Stop,
and get
yeah.
out of rest. And now everything's like controlled by GPS, so they know when you're driving.
that sucks so bad.
It just says you lost control. That's it.
So many fries.
Doesn't say where he was going.
Too
or
many
anything.
fries.
It's a lot of fries.
We just find your sister munching on the freeway.
Which sister?
Both of them.
Both of
Like
them.
fry freaks or what?
Natalie is.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
She'll
who
go
doesn't
days
love
without
fries, to be
eating, but
honest?
like I want to get some fries,
Who doesn't love fries? Honest.
like some iceberg fries.
I'd be loving some fries. Nothing like some
Iceberg
fries.
Yeah. They're like
Yeah,
long and they're
iceberg fries.
like perfectly
Crispy.
baked.
They are crispy.
They're nice.
And the
That's
fry
like
sauce
all
there is
time
just so
good iceberg.
Oh yeah.
divine.
Or like who has the best fries?
Iceberg.
All right, so who has the best fries as far as consistency?
Okay.
McDonald's fries are always.
Oh, yeah.
The exact.
That's true.
same.
Yep.
Yeah.
You never have to.
You
Okay.
could go
Worry.
anywhere in this country and get a fry from McDonald's.
And it tastes the same.
True.
That's very true.
But
I think
I
iceberg.
feel like iceberg is.
But they're pretty
Out of
consistent
local
too, to be
franchise,
honest.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you eaten any other icebergs other than this one?
Yeah,
Are they the same?
I mean, like
Pretty
one other
much.
one.
they're pretty much the same. But I feel like you can't really get it the exact same when it's that crispy. You know?
That's what makes it. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're batter. They're like they have a batter on them or something. They're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, do you know what Kenzie said when she worked at McDonald's?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Yeah. I think it was the chicken nuggets. They just I mean, it's not that gross if you think about it, but like they just get the chicken nuggets frozen and then they're just in the freezer, and then when like someone orders them, they'll just throw them in the air fryer.
Right, I believe that. In an air fryer or in like an actual
Fryer.
fryer?
No, I think it's like just an air fryer. That's what she said. I don't
I
know.
wonder where the McDonald's places, because all that stuff is cooked. Like your fries are cooked.
Yeah, like who
Yeah.
cooks all of that and delivers, like sends it
Yeah.
out?
I don't know.
And where is that?
Actually, I think someone was telling me this the other day. Oh, no, it wasn't about McDonald's, but it was about the school foods. They were saying that like there's only a couple schools in the district that cook the food and then send it out to the other schools, and then they just warm it up.
Really?
Yeah.
It's called I think it's called a commissary. So they cook all the food in one
Yeah, they
location.
cook it all
So
and
like
then
all
send
the
it out.
Airport food.
Yeah.
So when you guys go to the airport, all that food is not cooked there. It's
Yeah.
cooked at the commissary. They bring it in trucks.
Freeze
and then
it.
it's
Whatever.
Frozen or what, and they just heat it up there.
Yeah.
You can order,
That's weird.
Except for
Like Cafe Rio or what?
Rio, even then, I mean, their food's cooked.
Yeah.
They're just heating it up.
Yeah, that is true. Because
But like I see them have bags of it though.
Oh, did I tell
And
you?
I see them pour. Oh yeah.
But all
Yeah.
those places they cook it.
Yeah.
Put it in bags.
Did I tell you about the breakfast at Cafe Rio at the airport?
Oh, yeah.
They only do
It's
breakfast Cafe Rio at the airport.
Is it good?
So fire, dude.
It is
So
really good.
fire.
Oh,
A
yeah.
breakfast burrito with sweet pork in it
Yeah, you get.
Oh, I bet
breakfast,
that's so
Ooh.
good.
pork and eggs and potatoes.
and
awesome.
hash browns. So good.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
best
wow.
thing I've ever tasted in my life.
Your guys' flight is what, at 9:45?
Yeah, so we'll be there
Yeah.
like 7.
Yeah, you guys,
Yeah.
Every time
Munching.
we go to Mexico, we always go to Cafe Rio.
Oh, yeah,
Burritos.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
Good.
What is it, like 23 days now?
I don't know.
I think it's 23 days.
The
I
more
think
I
I
look,
think
the
every single
slower it
episode
gets.
I think every single episode we've given an update, so I think it's 23 days from now, boys.
Yeah.
I feel like we should get into you.
I didn't even know you were born in Canada until like a couple weeks ago.
Hey?
Eh?
Haven't
Yeah.
you ever heard me say "eh"? I say
He
it all the
always
time.
says a.
Maybe I
always.
just like
But it's
block
not
it
even
out.
really a Canadian thing. I don't know why I
Eh?
started doing that when I was younger.
It's not, I think it is a Canadian thing.
I think it
'Cause,
is.
like,
It
when
is a
Cody
Canadian thing,
talks
but
about it,
it's
he's like,
not
"Eh?"
I lived
Yeah.
in Canada, so it's not like I was around those people all the time.
But you were in Canada like a lot though. And
Yeah, because my family had a ranch like 20, 30 miles from the border, and so it was faster to go to Canada. And back then, in the 70s, it was like you just cross the border.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have to go through.
Yeah, so I was born in Canada, and my younger sister was born in Canada.
Hmm.
Carrie wasn't.
where was she born?
In a little town called Cutbank, Montana.
Good man.
So
Montana.
like what is it? A province? Is that what they use?
Yeah, so it's Alberta,
Alberta. Okay.
southern Alberta. So I was born in Cardston, Alberta.
Dude, I used to stay at my grandma's house. That same house. And I used to stay there for like a summer or like 3 weeks or something like
Yeah,
that.
because you remember off track.
Yeah.
Around school.
When I was a really little
Oh.
kid.
Where did you go to elementary school?
Falcon Ridge out in West Jordan. They had off track, on tracks.
Was it on? So year round too? Like what? I don't know, like A track, B track, C track.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you all just alternated.
I remember I was
so
always-
stupid.
I was always on D track and all my friends were on A, so it was just the worst thing ever.
Well, then every
Yeah.
year we would switch.
Yeah,
You were
so
like
then it
on
was just
A,
off
and then
all
you
the
would go to
time.
D, and then they would be on A.
Yeah.
And everybody was switching all the time. And they could never.
And then everyone gets a 3-week summer.
Yep.
Right.
No, actually.
That's ridiculous.
But we used to go to her house for the summer, and like every single Sunday when we go to church, we'd go into Canada to go to church.
that's so weird.
Yeah, we'd like have to bring our passport to go to church.
That's
Did you
so
have a
weird.
passport?
Yeah, they checked it every time,
That's crazy. And
I
they're
know.
Pretty like.
and they're like, "Where are you going?"
Yeah, like,
church.
serious.
You're like, we're going to church.
Yeah.
How long are you gonna be there?
Yeah,
Couple
probably
hours.
an hour.
Are you gonna be purchasing anything?
And we did. We went in there because they used to not sell. You know those
Kinder
like
eggs.
Kinder eggs?
Yeah,
Yeah, they used to
Real.
not sell
The
them in the
ones
U.S.
because they had
ones
like the
here
little
aren't as good as
things.
the ones that
True.
Because they had the things in them, huh?
Yeah.
Like yeah.
They used to not
toy-
even sell them
toy
here.
kid toys.
Yeah, yeah.
When I
yeah,
started
yeah.
seeing them here, I was like, "What the freak?"
But when you buy them, they're not as good as toys.
True.
Like they're
Yeah, they have
Like,
like actually sick
they
stuff
were
there.
like puzzles, little
Yeah.
weird puzzles and stuff.
Like
They're
they have
way
cool
better.
stuff there.
Wasn't there like a massive lawsuit on them and stuff for it, or
Yeah, only in the United States. 'Cause
on the U.S.?
everybody's super woke
Super woke.
Woke.
super woke and like,
Woke
offended by
terminology.
everything and choke on everything.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So how long were you in Canada? For like majority of your childhood,
I was
or
born there. We just lived
Yeah.
close there, so we did. And I have a lot of relatives in southern Alberta,
yeah,
so we'd go over there all the time. We go over there for They would do the 24th of July because it was a very LDS. Like southern Utah is like Utah.
right?
Southern Alberta is
It's like Utah.
and
Yeah.
there's a lot of LDS people, and so they would do the 24th of July
Mm-hmm.
because the 4th of July obviously isn't a thing in Canada. It's
Yeah.
the 1st of July is Canada.
What?
First
I didn't
of
know
July.
that. Uh-uh.
The 4th of July.
Well, the 4th of July is
Independence Day.
Do you learn
yeah.
anything in school?
I forget. I just know it as the 4th
You know
of
when
July.
they like sign the contract? The
Declaration of Independence.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
getting there.
I just
But
think of it as
in
4th of
Canada,
July, though.
It's the 1st of July is their independence.
Yeah.
I
Huh.
don't know what their
Whatever it's called,
They're still. I think they're still part of.
Britain.
Yeah, they're like a. What do they call it? Like a Commonwealth, I think is what it's called.
A Commonwealth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
I know.
Canada.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
They're like still ruled, but not ruled.
But not
It's
really.
like it's yeah.
What? I didn't know that.
So pretty much it's like Britain owns them, but they don't follow their
I was
laws.
thinking today, like think about. I was listening to something they talked about. It was yesterday, and they were talking about some artist that spoke French and learned English so that she could sing, be an artist, like a singer.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, man, think how strong the English language is. And I was thinking,
Yeah.
go America.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, oh, it's not really America. It's really
Yeah.
Britain, England.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
they're the main. Yeah,
That's what's
they
not-
English is like
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah,
That's really
kind
weird.
of weird, huh?
But
most
it's like
prominent.
like when immigrants come to America, we expect them to speak English. But when we go there,
We expect
we
them
expect
to
them
speak
to speak
English.
English, you know?
Yeah.
Like, why is that?
Like, freak, don't you speak English?
yeah,
Yeah,
like
go
I
to
can't
hell.
understand you. What the
Yeah.
freak, you know?
And they have to learn English when we're in their country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they come here, they still have to learn English.
Yeah, so they just have
It's-
to learn English no matter what.
No, it's kind of messed up.
It is.
It is.
But we don't have to learn Spanish or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
We don't have to.
Or French.
But it
or-
would be cool. I want to.
But even when you go to France, like you go to any of these countries and you go there and you're like, oh, I don't speak French. They're like, oh, okay.
They're like, I can speak
Yeah.
both. Yeah.
You're like,
They-
oh, good.
yeah.
'cause I only got one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste my time.
Yeah.
2 languages. And they're like, oh, I speak 9.
Yeah.
You're like,
That's
nice.
crazy. But like what when you speak like more than like 3 languages, what are they even used for? It's not like you're using them on a day-to-day basis.
You've got to be like a traveler. You got to be
Yeah.
like a
You're like going all over the place.
Yeah.
I think in like Europe, because the countries are real. Like,
Yeah.
The countries are like states.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like going to Wyoming and they speak another language.
Mhm.
yeah.
So I
It's super
think
close.
You learn to speak different languages. And the languages are real similar. So
Yeah.
French and Spanish.
Italian.
Mhm.
And
They are
Yeah.
close, so they are.
even Portuguese is like closer to Italian than
Yeah.
English.
Kind of learn them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't go to Europe. I just go to Mexico and speak English.
Me neither. I don't
Yeah.
go to Europe either. That'd be cool though.
Anyway.
But it wouldn't be like, would you want to go to Europe?
I don't know. Everybody says how cool it is.
Yeah.
I just never really had the desire. I got my places. I like going to Alaska. And I like going to Mexico.
What do you like more?
I don't know. It's hard because they're very
Pretty.
different. But
Yeah.
Is it like you're in a different country when you're in Alaska? Does it feel that way? Or does it feel like you're still
It
in the
doesn't-
States?
Okay, it's like Alaska is like a big camping trip.
Yeah,
Okay.
seriously.
You feel. I mean, you don't have to comb your hair. If you don't brush your teeth for 3 weeks, no one needs anything. I mean, people walk around. You've seen it.
Yeah.
They literally walk around in sweatshirts.
Oh
Comb
yeah.
their hair for days.
Yeah.
Have rubber boots that they're walking around in rubber boots.
Yeah. No.
Or and if it's a little hot, they roll them down.
Yep.
But they're still
They roll
No,
their
dude,
boots down.
it's like
it's kind of like lawlessness.
it is.
The
It's
wild.
it really is.
And so you feel you're just like, I'm gonna go pee on the side of the road. You know, you just feel
Yeah.
free.
Wow.
Yeah, that's weird.
And that's why I like Alaska so much. And then Mexico is kind of the same way. It's a little lawlessness,
Yeah.
but it's more.
But it's also you can get
tropical,
fancy,
resorty,
Right.
you know.
You know.
But I think that's just because we're in like a resort.
Right. But you still go into town.
Yeah.
Or you go on an excursion and you're like,
Oh yeah.
she's not an adult.
How old is she? 13.
It's all good.
She an adult.
Or, you know, Mackenzie's 15 years old. They're like, hey, you want some tequila? And she's like,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, I'm 15 years old.
And they're like, come on.
You're basically an adult.
Yeah.
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 I mean, that's how it is there. So it's kind
Uh-huh.
of
Did you
I think that's why I like both places.
did you see
Yeah.
the one thing? I forgot where it was. I want to say it was like France or something, or China. China raised their like consent.
Oh, from
age
13 to
from
16.
13 to 16. It was at 13.
Yeah.
13 years old.
Wow.
France and Italy is at 14 right now, I think.
For consent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But are they considered adults though?
Isn't-
At 14?
No, they're not
Isn't
considered
there
adults,
16?
but
Is it 16 or 18?
for here?
Yeah.
18.
18 for
Or
sure.
wait, no.
It has to be
Wait,
18.
consent?
Yeah.
Consent's 16 here.
With someone that's under 18, like two 16-year-olds,
Yeah.
right?
But like
But it's
if you have
a
a
19-year-old and a 16-year-old, that's
you have to have consent, yeah. From like a parent or whatever.
Oh, what?
That's weird.
A parent?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cuz like even if like think about it though. If someone's 20 and you're
Weird.
Yeah.
someone's
What?
20 and you're dating a 16-year-old or 17-year-old, like they're not an adult, they're not by themselves. Their parents still are their guardians.
Right.
So like they would have to consent.
But
to
do you
that.
have to have consent when it's like a 16-year-old and a 15-year-old?
Well, no, because one of them isn't like, dude. I don't know. I don't know. It would make sense. It wouldn't because they're not. Neither of them are like their own person.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
or whatever,
Uh-huh.
a legal adult. I don't know.
I thought it had to be 18
I don't know.
because that's when you're like considered adult.
I don't know.
I think it's better if it's 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be able to give that consent out when you're 16.
And a parent should definitely not be giving a consent to some 20-year-old
Oh,
dude.
no.
But why is it always?
Yeah.
Why-
I was
Why
just
do
gonna
we
ask
always
that.
think it's a dude?
Why is it
Yeah.
always stereotyped as the
It's
guy?
Yeah.
Get on with a 16-year-old girl. It's like, why doesn't a 20-year-old girl want to get on
Yeah.
with a 16-year-old boy?
Yeah, what's that all about?
Everyone
Because
just.
at that point, you don't have to ask consent because the 16-year-old boy.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't
matter.
I saw something the other day literally just like that. It was like, bro, 20-year-old girl comes up to me and I'm 16. I ain't saying no. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I ain't
who...
even thinking about it.
Yeah.
But like,
That's a weird stereotype everyone has.
I
Yeah.
went to a Joe Rogan show, and he talked about that. He talked about teachers molesting 16-year-old boys. He's like,
Right.
are you kidding me? When
oh yeah,
I dreamed of.
I would have prayed
Yeah.
for
I
that.
prayed for my hot teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, but if a male teacher had sex with my 16-year-old daughter,
It's
he's like,
over.
I would never stop shooting.
Yeah.
He goes, I would visit his grave every single day and shoot his grave.
Yeah.
And it was a whole thing about how you can't say faggot anymore.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, and this was like the end of his show. He's like, I would visit his grave every single day, and I would shoot into the ground. And he was like, there you go, faggot. That's how he ended the show. It was pretty funny.
Do you think he's like conservative? Like, do you think he holds back on things, or do you think he doesn't really care?
Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
I think he's conservative. I think he's pretty conservative.
Really?
But I think he's also very
He's very
Respected.
he's
open-minded.
very open-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he'll listen. He's like, I don't know.
But I think he's
He
also
just
really
listens to
respected in the
everything.
community too. It's like you can't really cancel Joe Rogan. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They tried.
they try.
When?
They tried.
Who?
Yeah.
During COVID, because he kept having people on talking crap.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they literally went after him hard, and he has so many subscribers and viewers.
Oh yeah.
They were like, so, but he did have to now do a little so if you scroll down Joe Rogan or on Spotify,
Mhm.
it has a little blue thing that says something about COVID. He has
Oh.
to put
Oh.
That's so
every episode
stupid.
That has.
anything
It's
to
like
do-
learn more
COVID.
about COVID-19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
I've
gosh.
seen
You've
that.
seen that?
Yeah, and I was like,
That's why.
what the
That's
freak is
so
that?
Get
annoying.
on and apologize and be like, listen. But he was like, did this FaceTime video. He's like, listen, I'm not trying to offend anybody, blah, blah, blah. The thing that makes me mad.
Well, that's like his job. It's like, what do you want him to do? Just
He's just voicing what he thinks.
Yeah,
Like,
what?
He's getting people on to talk about stuff.
Yeah.
But he has all sides of the spectrum. That's
Yeah.
what you're,
Yeah.
you're saying. He's open-minded.
yeah.
Would it make him feel better if they were both wearing masks? No.
Well, he was pretty like, when he was, during COVID, I mean, back then nobody knew what was going on.
Yeah.
You didn't really know.
Yeah.
You know, you either thought it was a joke or you took it really serious, whatever. But he made everybody get tested. He didn't
Mhm.
he's not vaccinated, and he didn't make people get vaccinated, but he made it. If you
Get test
tested positive,
before.
you couldn't
Come
go to
on.
the studio.
Right.
Mhm.
Simple as that. Yeah.
And it was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's not even just like for his sake. It's like he has a whole crew too. Like he's
Right.
got to keep them safe too. Like if no
Yeah,
matter
he
what,
got
no
brought
matter
up
what
all
he
through.
thinks of COVID, right?
Yeah.
And he's a big Banya guy.
Really?
Huge Banya guy.
Oh yeah.
No way.
Banya and ice bath.
I want to
He's
get an ice
actually
bath
bigger-
so
he's
bad.
More into the ice bath than he is into the Banya.
Yeah.
He says the ice bath helps you more.
Oh yeah.
There was some episode where he talked about even if you turn your shower on cold
Mm-hmm.
for the last 30 seconds of your shower,
Mhm.
it's supposed to help you.
Yeah.
I used to take cold showers like every day for like a year.
Really?
It was amazing.
Dude, it helps you
We
so
gotta get
much.
you over into water.
Yeah, we
Fun.
do.
To
It's probably the coolest
He
fun ever.
it is. I've told everyone about that. Like I think I've told you too.
Whose is it?
It's the one right down the street. It's the Banya, and then it's like in this little hut. And
It's in like a tough shit.
yeah, and you walk out of the Banya door, and you're
Right.
still in this shed,
Yeah.
and the ice bath is right there, like in the
Oh
floor.
yeah, you did tell me about this.
So sick.
So you're in.
Can you take a
in
dip?
the Banya, then you can come out and you get in the ice, and it is.
It's cold.
Like, is it like 32?
Oh, dude,
he's
it's
done-
so
he
cold.
He freezes gallon buckets of ice, like big chunks of ice,
Right.
ice cream buckets.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll dump like 4 or 5 of those in the water.
Dude, it was freezing.
And
Wow.
you get in, and when you get out,
Yeah.
You feel
you do feel.
And then you
something
go back in the
crazy.
Banya, you don't sweat for another 3 rounds. It's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
You're
every
just
time you get
sitting
up,
there,
your
you're-
skin is still cold.
And you're literally just sitting there like, wow. And everyone's like, and you're like, dude, I'm chilling. I'm
Yeah,
chilling
when
right
I
now.
got in, I'm like, dude, feel my leg, and it was still cold.
It's like freezing cold. And you're sitting in this 150 degree.
150, yeah, 160 degrees.
Yeah.
Banya.
What's the hottest you ever got in the Banya?
Hottest I think I've ever got is 180.
I thought you got like
That's
210.
hot.
I don't know.
I think you hit 200 at one point.
I've gotten it.
Because I remember, I think Cody and everyone got it to 200.
Oh, I believe it. I almost killed my buddy Todd's wife. This was when I first built the Banya. I didn't even have wood on the inside yet.
Yeah. I was telling you about that the other day, huh?
Yeah.
We literally just put plastic chairs in there.
Yeah.
Plastic chairs in. And we were all sitting in there. And I didn't know how, I was new and the fire's hot. I didn't know how much water to put on it. So those big buckets that we scoop water, like they're the wooden buckets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took one
You
of
did the whole thing?
wooden buckets.
No.
Dipped it in the water and then poured the whole.
Did you put oil in it?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
I think I
gosh.
used like peppermint or something.
No.
Oh, dude,
No,
that's
right?
death.
Yeah, peppermint is
Oh, it's
deadly.
horrible.
You
It's
cannot.
good. It's good, but it's bad.
I
But
hate
poured
peppermint.
That whole bucket on there, and you know how it instantly changes it.
Oh yeah.
Especially
Oh,
that much
yeah.
water.
to super
Yeah.
hot,
Yeah.
and this cloud of steam came down from the ceiling, and it was just like, and I was like, "Get down, get down, get down!" And she's like, she freaks out and stands up and is like, "Ah!" and stands up. I'm like, "Don't stand up!" And she stands up, and it's like burning her face, and she runs out.
My eyes.
My
At
eyes.
the time, she was like super LDS. I
Yeah.
guess she
Yeah.
was just like, mother. And Todd comes back, his eyes are like super big. He's like, that wasn't good.
I've never heard her speak like that.
I don't think she's coming back. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so.
She hasn't.
And she
been
hasn't came back?
Never come back.
No way.
Yeah.
That's wild, dude. Yeah, I don't think we've ever gotten it that hot ever when we do
I
it.
don't even know how hot we really get it.
We get it like
Maybe 120,
120.
if that.
That's weak.
Yeah,
That's pretty weak.
but the people we have in it.
That's true.
That's barely hot.
The other day I had it
Sounds
at like
hot, but it's really not.
the other day I
Yeah.
had it like 150 and it was
Right.
hot, like super hot.
It all depends on when, like, if the fire is building
Yeah,
and it's hot, it feels hotter. If the fire is dwindling,
Dying,
say it's
yeah.
150 and the fire's dying down, you're like, oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not.
Right.
It's not like this intense heat coming off the stove. It's just
Because those rocks are
Yeah.
just getting heated up every single time you
Right.
pour it on. They just get heated up again.
right.
So it's
Yeah.
never degrading ever.
yeah.
It just keeps building.
It's like when I throw those, I call them hot sticks, those oak pieces. I'll
Yeah.
throw like 2 of those in, and it
Mhm.
instantly just starts getting super hot. And you can't deal with it.
Yeah.
But then when it starts to calm down,
It's all good.
Apparently in the Banya, you're supposed to have like, what are they called? The sticks that you slap.
I think it's called a venic. They're like a birch branch, and you put them into warm water. You're supposed to like let them soak.
Like this is like the hippie Banya stuff.
I have some.
You do?
Yeah,
You gotta hang them in there.
I know I need to get them in there, and so you're supposed to soak them in there.
Yeah.
And then when it's hot, your pores are open.
Yeah.
You're supposed to like kind of slap your skin with it, and it opens up your pores, and it kind of gets that birch. It's supposed to be really good for you.
Huh.
Supposedly.
Huh.
I don't know.
It's a Russian thing.
I haven't read
It's like the
very much about that.
natural, what is that stuff called? Exfoliator.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
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 Like you go to Alaska, everywhere has a banya. Like
Really?
Oh, yeah.
almost all the Airbnbs have a banya. You go
That's
to
freaking
a lot of
sweet.
the hotels have them.
That's sick.
Just because it's a lot of Russian culture up there.
Right.
And in Russia, of course, they have them there. I have a girl I work with, Rebecca. She
Oh,
went
yeah.
on her mission in
Pakistan.
somewhere in a Slavic nation, like maybe I don't think it was Russia.
I wonder if she met
somewhere around there,
Hezbollah.
but she's like, oh yeah, I know about banyas. But they're over there, they drink vodka and sit in the banyas.
Oh, dude, that sounds like hell.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? That sounds awful.
Dude. Vodka's like their water, though.
Yeah.
Russians.
Oh, yeah.
Russians drink vodka like freaking water.
Oh, yeah. It's craziness. They love.
According to the movies.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
movies, yeah.
Have you ever met a
That's what they
Russian?
say in the movies.
I don't think I've ever met a Russian.
I'm sure
I haven't.
I don't think I ever
I've
have.
met a lot of Australians
Yeah.
on job sites.
Really?
All the Leighton guys, bro. Like the last two job sites. What's this guy's name? He was at Waterford. You know what I'm talking about?
But he was a Leighton guy?
A Leighton guy
Yeah.
at Waterford?
Or I mean, Oakland. Sorry.
Oh, Oakland?
Yeah.
It
It was
No.
this one, and there's another one, and there was a Jacobson one that was from Australia too. And I was like,
Dude, I wanna-
why?
Every time we go on a Leighton job, I'm trying to get their name. I want to get their name and then ask if you know them.
Well, they have it right on their hard hat.
I know. I just
Is
keep
that
forgetting.
normal? Is that like the hard hat, the names on hard hats, that like with all construction companies, or is that more of a Leighton thing?
I think it's the Leighton thing because I've never had to wear one until I got on a Leighton job,
The name tag?
and it
don't
was
have
just
one.
one single Leighton like job. Like any other ones, like you don't have to have one. I think it was just the super was super.
So we tried to, we would like to have everybody have a name because it's like, hey, you.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Right?
not
It's
it's
not-
dehumanizing them. Like
Right.
you're
Yeah.
just a worker to be here, right?
We even have kits in our warehouse that every job is supposed to just get a kit. It's a label maker.
Yeah, I've
Hmm.
seen those.
So then when they do go through orientation, you know how you get your little stickers?
The stickers.
And you get a name tag. So that way I can be like, Jayden,
Yeah.
Austin,
Right.
That's cool.
get this freaking crap done.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They ain't
Put your
never
damn
talked to us like
glasses
that.
on.
Yeah.
We're always quick.
You guys always have your glasses on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to have my glasses on. There's just
It
so much
hurts
stuff
so
that gets in my
bad.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like I'd rather have them on.
I actually use Jayden. I tell stories all the time about you. Because we do like a safety moment
Hmm.
in all of our meetings. I'm like, I'll always like, my son has yelled at me many times when we go to use the
Oh,
chainsaw."
yeah.
You're like, dude, aren't you gonna get your freaking glasses on?
Well, yeah, dude. It's like you're gonna
Yeah.
freaking
I've seen too many videos of saws breaking and stuff. I'm like, But the
You
weed
guys-
whacker,
you guys know Tony
it's like
Sarko,
no.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on the job site. The dude had them when he was cutting. He was cutting studs. You know, it's like
Framer.
the metal.
It's the metal
Metal
wheel.
blade.
Yeah.
And so he was cutting, or he might have been grinding. Anyway, he had the face shield, but he had it kind of up because he couldn't see very well.
Yeah.
So he had it up, and the blade broke right into
No.
his freaking lip.
Oh.
He had to get stitches, like it went into his freaking face.
Did it like F him up bad though? His whole lip?
I mean, yeah, it was pretty jacked up.
Oh
He had
my
to get stitches
gosh.
and stuff. I don't know if it did anything to his teeth, but
Huh.
Yeah, my mom, like her, when was this? Was like a couple years ago. One of her in the meat aisle in the meat
Section.
section or whatever,
yeah, like in the deli section.
meat department. Yeah.
Okay.
So someone was grinding meat like with the like little chop saw things, but
They
it
get
just
their
has a
arm sucked
big
in?
blade, you know.
Yeah.
And they went to it wasn't one of those. I think it was just a regular saw they were cutting meat with, and their
Or
hand
like a
got.
bandsaw. A lot of times they'll
I
have
think it
the-
might have been that. I don't
the
remember.
bandsaw, and they're like cut through
Pushing.
steak.
Yeah.
It was something like that, but their hand got like their glove got stuck in the meat, and it pulled their hand, and their whole hand was just.
Oh my gosh.
You could see the bone, their finger bone. You could see all their tendons, all the meat. It was disgusting.
Did they get the rest of the day off or no?
I don't know, probably not.
Let's come back to work the next day.
Yeah.
See you
Uh,
tomorrow, bro. Get that stitched up. We'll see you in the morning.
we'll see you tomorrow. That ain't nothing. You should have seen back in 06.
Oh yeah, my dad's aunt just got bit by a dog right on her hand, and so it was
that
like
was bad.
it was like
Those
super
pictures are
big like
terrible.
this,
Who's
and they
dog?
I don't know, like her one of her nephews,
Hmm.
but it got bit, and so it inflamed so much they had to put a tube this side, and it came out of this side of her hand, so it can breathe.
That's nasty.
It looks disgusting, and her hand's like this big. It's so gross.
Do you remember that one time I got bit by that dog on my butt?
Yeah.
I
You
got
do?
bit like that too.
Really?
You go first.
Like
You
a
go
pit
first.
bull.
Yeah, it was like a huge dog. It wasn't a pit
It was
bull.
some- It was a pit bull.
Or
It was
Can pit bulls get big?
Kid, it was one of your friends from elementary school.
Yeah.
He had, like, a-
and his name was Jayden.
Was it really?
Yeah, and I used to go over to his house and we used to play Legos.
Oh wow.
And I went over to his house and he had these freaking huge dogs.
Yeah, and they were mean.
Yeah, super mean.
And they
Yeah.
would be like, "Oh, it's fine. They'll never bite anybody."
Yeah.
And then
Right.
you came home one day and you had like big bite marks on your.
Well,
head.
I went to Scouts after, because like I went to his house and then I went to Scouts right after, and my butt was hurting the whole time. Like I was sitting and I was like, dude, my butt just hurts. What?
Was I the scoutmaster,
Probably.
or was it like Cub Scouts?
Might have been Cub Scouts.
Might have been Cub Scouts.
Anyways, I went to Scouts and I was like sitting there and my butt was just hurting so bad. I was like, what the freak? And then I ended up going like after Scouts, went home and got in the shower and it was hurting so bad. I was like, what the freak? Look at it and it's just so bloody.
Gross.
So bloody. And like just these big freaking bite marks on my butt.
Yeah.
I was like,
And
That's
your mom
disgusting.
over there freaked out.
yeah, oh yeah. She freaked out. Mom
you have
freaked
to
out
get-
on a lot of kids
Did you have to get
in elementary school. A lot.
Did you have to get stitches or anything?
No.
No.
Really?
Uh-uh.
I don't think anything happened. I mean, I think we just put Neosporin or whatever.
Probably.
Dude, I got
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, it was
Work-
bad though. It
see
was
you to work-
bad.
See you at work in the morning.
Yep.
bro.
Yep.
I
That's
got
how we live our
I
life.
was like
Oh yeah.
8 years old, and I was like wrestling one of my best friends, and he had 2 hunting dogs. They were wild rhymers. Do you know what those are?
Uh-uh.
They're like skinny hunting dogs. They're gray,
Huh.
but they're
Like
used for
bird
like
hunting
duck.
dogs
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
okay.
And I was just like doing some wrestling moves on my buddy.
And they
Dog
freaked-
comes flying down, bites me. I was like 8, and he's literally like shaking me like this,
Oh my gosh.
and I passed out from all the blood loss.
No way.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. And my best friend's dad was running to my house because I was like around the corner. And my dad's like, "Oh, he's fine." He's like, "No, dude, he's literally passed out. You got to take him
There's
to the
no
hospital."
way.
He's gonna
Yeah,
die.
yeah. And I
Like, oh,
remember,
he's fine.
I remember waking up in the back of my Honda's Fit, and my mom's like shifting the Honda Fit, and then I passed back out again, and I'm like,
Hold on, son.
and then I just remember like laying face down in the like ER or whatever, like the branched off one.
Yeah.
And they just had this big needle. I look back, it's like that big for a rabies shot, and like there was fat hanging out of my butt, and they had to cut it all out. And I still have the scar, and
Really?
he was like this far away from my nuts. I still have a scar right
No
here too.
way.
Really?
I needed like 15 stitches or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
And I had to like sit on a cushion seat at school, sponge baths.
Sponge baths.
Someone
Yeah.
has to give you a sponge bath.
Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing.
That would be
What's that
embarrassing.
one story of when you were skateboarding? Because apparently you used to be a big skater.
Me?
No, him.
Oh,
Yeah, and you were skateboarding, you broke your arm or something, and your
Oh.
bone was out here.
Well,
Compound?
I broke my left arm 3 times. And the first time, I was just on the monkey bars and I was trying to do like a flip.
Was it in front of a girl or what?
No, I don't. Who knows? I'm not. It was pretty young, and I remember it was just like a big bow in my arm, and I was like, "Oh, freak!"
No way.
And they took me to the doctor. No big deal, and they set it. But then they set it kind of like Mackenzie's elbow.
That was
all-
such a joke.
All scawampus, right?
Yeah.
Then the next time I was on the ranch, my
Mhm.
grandpa was like, "Take those horses down and give them water." I don't know. I was like 8, just a kid, and this horse was pretty wild. I was like, "Oh, well, let's jump on." And they didn't have saddles or nothing, so we just jump on, and the flies were really bad, and the horse was like bouncing, and then he just started bucking like crazy, and I was hanging on to his mane,
Yeah.
and I slid down his neck, and he flew back, and I flew. I mean, we're on the ranch, so we're 2 hours
far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
from anything.
Uh-huh.
And I remember flying through the air and then landed on my arm, and I looked up, and my sister's running back to the house, and I look at my arm, and it was just like an S in my arm, and the bone
Oh
was
my
sticking out.
gosh.
I'm like,
Gross.
"Oh, freak! I don't think
That's
good."
freaking nasty.
And I just sat there, and then my grandpa came, and he ended up wrapping it in cardboard and vinegar.
What?
He put
Vinegar?
vinegar all over it.
I got
That's
just
weird.
the thing for that, boy.
Yeah, I was like, what in the world? And then got that fixed. And then the next time I was skateboarding and we were going off this jump, trying to see who could get the highest. And same thing, I flew off, and same thing, my arm was like a big head. And then,
3
then I
times.
went to the hospital, and I sat there forever because I guess right when I got there, some dude showed up and had got kicked in the face by a horse.
Wow.
And so they're like, "Oh, you're good. We're gonna help this guy." And I laid there for like 2 hours, and finally they're like, "We gotta help this guy. We're gonna send you to Butte, which is like 30 minutes away.
Oh my
We're gonna
gosh.
send you in an ambulance." And my mom, a single mom, and
Yeah.
whatever. She's like, "I'm not paying for an ambulance. I'll just drive him there." So
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
loaded me up in the car, drove me, and the doctor was like, "All right," and I'd been sitting there for like 3 hours, so. He's like, "We're gonna have to set this thing," so I basically have to re-break it.
Oh my
And get it
gosh.
straightened out. And
Gross.
he's like, and he told my mom, "Are you sure you want to be in the room?" And she's like, "No, I don't want to be in the room."
I'm surprised she wasn't like, I don't care, just do it.
And I was kind of laying there all doped up.
Yeah.
Gave me a bunch of sleeping pills.
Yeah.
He grabbed onto like this part of my arm and this part of my arm and just pulled it straight and like manipulated it.
Oh,
all
dude.
straightened out. And I freaked out.
Oh yeah.
Screaming. And my mom said she could hear me down the hall. And then afterwards, I was like, "Mom, I'm so hungry." And the doctor said, "Don't let him eat any food because he'll just throw up."
Yeah.
Ugh.
And I'm like, "I'm so hungry, just take it to McDonald's."
Just take me-
No.
That's where it
McDonald's.
started.
McDonald's. I was like, "Please, Mom, just take me to McDonald's. I'm so hungry." And she's like, "Funny." And I grew up. Did you know I grew up as Jimmy?
As a what?
This is a little reveal.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up as Dave. I
Really?
You
grew up
never
as
had
Jimmy.
been Dave ever.
Is really?
Yeah, I've only been Dave as an adult. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Is Jimmy your middle name then?
James.
James.
David James.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like when I think of it, I'm like,
What?
it's not like abnormal because you do
Maybe
the same
you're
thing.
gonna start going by Dave when you're old, and then when
I don't
you're
think I
s-
can,
And then when
though.
you're super old, you go back to Jimmy.
Go back to Jim.
I don't know because I don't feel like I can.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we already freaking get so much stuff mixed up.
Oh, yeah.
Like
well, because it's he's got
it's the exact same
It's-
stuff.
Yeah.
So even like what were we? The registration. I'm like, "Oh, I want to add
Oh,
to the
yeah.
registration motorcycle." They're like, "Well, you already have
She's like, there's already 2 of them.
you already have 2 David J's. Who's David J?" And I'm like,
You're like, we're both David J.
Yeah, and like flights are the worst.
Like,
Like
I have to book you as David Jaden.
yeah,
not David J.
And
It's
then
like, "Oh, we just want his middle name."
mail too. Mail gets mixed up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ugh.
not right now, but it will. Because right now it's like he like has bills and stuff. I have like Amazon packages, you know,
Yeah.
just like different.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
I don't know.
so that's where the McDonald's thing started.
That is
But I
where it
grew up. She's
started.
like, "All right, Jimmy, I'll take you." And so she went and got McDonald's. I ate it, and I ate it on this side of the street. She drove across the street to get gas. I opened the door and was like,
Ugh,
Passed out.
gross.
Disgusting.
That's
McDonald's
freaking
throw up.
nasty. McDonald's throw up. That sounds like the worst thing of all time.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Throwing up chicken nuggets or Big
Ugh.
Mac.
At least it's soft.
Yeah, that's true.
Better than
Like chicken.
yeah.
I guess chicken's a little soft. What would
Fried
be-
chicken.
Yeah.
The crust.
Have you ever had a?
just-
Sorry, finish your thought.
No, I don't know what I was gonna say.
I was gonna ask if you've ever had Canes.
I've had Canes. I've never had Canes here.
Oh
I had
really?
Canes in Alaska once.
Really?
Canes is in Alaska?
Yeah. They have one. I think they have one in Anchorage. We got that. It was
They don't have
okay,
Chick-fil-A in
it's just
Alaska.
like-
They don't.
No.
Isn't it like a? Isn't it
like
just
Utah.
like? I want to say it's like Utah, Arizona. I feel like it's just like the Midwest.
I don't know where all Chick-fil-A is.
I don't. They're
'Cause
in
every time-
I don't
California
think
too.
I don't think it's nationwide. For sure.
I think it's just the West Coast.
Don't they not have Cafe Rio there or something too?
Oh no, I've seen
do
Chick-fil-A
they?
in
Cafe
Florida.
Rio, Alaska.
They don't have Cafe Rio. Dude,
Cafe
Or Costa
Rio's.
Mesa. They don't have either one.
they should all the good food here. All the good fast food is just not there.
Well, for a long time they didn't even have Cafe Rio in Arizona.
Dude, they gotta
When we lived there, they didn't. They had
Really?
one.
they gotta have a Wawa's. They gotta expand this way. Have you ever been to a Wawa's?
I've heard of it.
It's a
What is
gas
it? I was gonna
station.
say
It's
gas
like a
station.
convenience store gas station. It's the greatest thing ever.
No.
Their chocolate milk.
Don't even, bro.
What is
Don't
he
even
gonna
talk
say?
About the greatest gas station. QT.
QT
What
is
is
the best gas
QT?
station
Greatest
ever.
gas station.
It really is,
What is QT?
bro.
Quick Trip.
Quick Trip, baby.
Quick Trip
Quick Trip.
Best
You ever
gas
go to
station
Arizona?
ever.
in Arizona?
Yeah.
Is
Dude.
it like
When
Arizona?
I say Quick Trip, if you walk up to the register, you ever go to Maverick and there's one dude
And he's,
standing
like,
behind
walking
he's
back
like,
or whatever.
"Oh, whatever," and you got like 15 construction workers trying to buy food or
buy
whatever.
some monsters.
Yeah.
And you're like, come on. And even with the self checkout, that's another weird thing. Is
The
you
self
stand in line
checkout.
And there's two self checkout lines.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
I've
you're
always
to this
been
one
confused about that.
person, you're like,
Yeah. There go.
"What are you?" And then you feel weird walking past
In
them,
front
and
of
you're,
them.
kind of looking at them sideways. Like,
Like, are you dumb?
Yeah.
Are you good if I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why people don't. Because like the holiday lines will be way back,
I
and then the
know.
self checkouts will be completely open. I'm like,
I feel like they're just way too close together.
I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. I'll freaking
Because
go
like
shoulder to shoulder with
if
somebody to get
someone's
out of there.
using one, then you can't really use the other one.
I will.
I don't know.
Like you on flights.
Oh, when I get on a flight, this is how I get on a flight. I put my headphones on and I sit like this,
On the dude's
as
arms.
wide as possible, and then the dude will come and he'll like try to put his arm like think I'm gonna get uncomfortable. And I'm like,
You're like, I'm
Yeah,
good.
dude. He like rubs up on
and
him.
I'm like rubbing my hairy arm on. He doesn't find it. He's like,
He's like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm done.
and he'll like sit like this the whole time. I'm like, I'm good.
You're
Didn't
like,
that
nice.
one guy though on the way back from Cancun that one time he didn't move?
He was pretty. We were both big dudes.
Yeah, but
He
that
could-
dude was a
he could only
big
get
dude.
So small.
So yeah.
And we hop on the plane and we're like in the back, in the middle. We're back middle. It was like one of the huge planes.
Yeah.
And
It wasn't there like 4 seats. across
yeah,
the middle?
yeah, they're like 4 seats across the middle and then like 3 on the edges. It was like one of the
What?
huge ones.
I've
What
never
year was
been
that?
on one
Do
of
you
those
remember what
planes.
year that was?
It was
I've never been on one of those.
dude, it was huge.
Those are
Yeah.
like the ones.
And
you
then
see in
2 aisles. There
movies.
were 2
Yeah.
aisles.
2 aisles, and there was 3 seats on the each.
Yeah, and then
side
4 in the middle.
and 4 in the middle. It was massive.
Yeah, it was
That's
massive.
huge.
Yeah.
Maybe it was only 2 on the side.
I think it was 3 because Kenzie and
I thought they sat in front of me.
oh yeah, they did, huh?
But then there was like 2 sets of bathrooms.
Yep.
2 sets of bathrooms in the middle on this side,
Uh-huh.
and 2 sets of bathrooms on the middle on that side.
Yeah.
That probably had a first class too, huh?
Like a real first class.
Yeah.
Oh,
not
yeah.
like a
Like
curtain and then
Yeah,
a little more leg
a
space.
curtain that you can see through.
Yeah.
Come on, that's not first
I'm trying to
class.
go to a first class where it has a whole bed and I can just lay
International.
back and just
International
chill.
flights.
International have those. So like, our buddy Spencer Hyde, because he gets flight benefits, you can only get the seats that aren't taken, and nobody wants to pay for an international.
Oh,
first
no
class.
way.
So those are always the ones that are open. So he gets first
No
class.
way.
Bruh.
Yeah, because Olivia, his daughter, they were like, "Oh, do you want to go to London?" And she, I guess. Only if we can fly first
Bruh.
class."
Seriously,
She was like,
dude.
Spoiled.
Seriously.
Oh my gosh.
It's because he has
bro.
free flights, so it's like they're paying way less and they're going wherever they want.
Yeah,
right?
that's
They
pretty
could
sweet.
fly to
first class.
they could fly to Cancun, chill for the day and come back.
Yeah,
Right?
Just time.
Is it just like with job? With what he
Yeah.
worked for
works.
SkyWest, so it was like
Oh.
I think he was affiliated with Delta, United, and even American. He might have been affiliated with all.
He was a
Yeah.
pilot,
No,
or was he
worked-
just like a?
I think he worked in like HR
Mhm.
ish.
Hmm.
A lot of times he did training he did a lot of the training videos, internal training videos for pilots and flight attendants.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I see.
But dude, you want to go to Paris?
Sure.
I guess.
Only if we fly for.
I mean, I was kind of busy this weekend, but I guess.
They did. They would go to like London for 2 or 3
Yeah.
days.
Well, yeah,
That's
we
crazy.
like you'd be like, or we'd be like, I don't know, you'd like call him or something, and you'd be like, "Where you at?" He's like, "Duh, you know, I'm
We're
wherever."
going to Amsterdam this weekend.
Yeah, I'm in Amsterdam right now. What's up?
We're going to Dubai.
Yeah, like all over, dude.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous. I can't even. I'm not even gonna go to any of those places.
I know.
Less crap for traveling all the time now.
Yeah,
He used to travel so much his kids almost got kicked out of school because they're like, dude, your kids are never here.
yeah,
We're gonna,
Like, your kids are, like, seriously.
We're gonna fail your kids.
Wow.
Because they're never here.
because they just are gone, traveling the world
He had to go
everywhere.
he had to go get a waiver or something because his kids were gone all the time.
Wow.
That's freaking nuts.
It is nuts.
That'd be sick. But
It'd be fun.
it would be fun, but it would get old, to be honest.
I don't know.
Because flights, I hate flights.
You'd be
Really?
demonetized.
I hate them.
I like
They're
it.
just such a big deal.
I like it.
I like go,
I
the
love
whole.
airport and the whole
Me too.
thing.
I hate it. I hate it.
It's just nice knowing that you're getting away from
Yeah,
something.
but coming back is the worst thing ever.
That's true.
Like coming back, you're like, I have a 4-hour flight to just go back to my house. And then go to work tomorrow.
I like it so much because I never just chill. I don't come here and watch. I don't chill and watch TV.
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
And so when I go on a flight, I've got 4 hours.
That
to
is
watch
true.
TV.
To
I'm
just
like,
do
this is
whatever
gonna be
you
awesome.
want.
I'm gonna like binge.
Yeah.
I never binge any TV.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's my thing.
My dad binges everything.
Really?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
What's he into? What is he like? What does he watch?
Game of Thrones, Lucifer, just stuff like that.
He's
Where do
watched
you
like
keep finding
everything.
New stuff. I get on. I can't find anything I'm really into.
Well, you haven't watched The Walking Dead, have you?
Yeah, I've watched. I kind of got bored with it.
I did
got-
too.
You got to get into it.
I started it and I really liked it. I'm not a super zombie guy, but
Yeah.
I
and
feel like
liked it, but
I
don't
feel like
love
you
it.
would like Game of Thrones.
I love Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was super into Game of
Oh
Thrones.
yeah.
I'm really into
Mythical.
medieval,
Yeah.
swords.
The older time.
Like,
yeah.
dude, Hobbit and Lord of the
Wizards,
Rings is his
all
cup of
that
tea.
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Any day of the
yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Viking stuff. I love Viking
Dude,
stuff.
the other day I came
The
home.
Holocaust.
It was when Mom and everyone were in Alaska, and you were here by yourself all day, right? And I came
I don't
home.
know if I was all day. Was I at work?
No, I think it was like a Saturday or something. And I came home. It was like 10 p.m.
Oh.
And I came home, and as I am walking into the garage, I just hear right, and it's from the living room. I'm like, what the freak is going on? And I walk in there, and this TV is louder than I've ever heard it in my life, blasting Lord of the Rings, dude. I walk in, I'm like, what are you doing? Screaming at the top of my lungs, right?
I'm like, well,
And he's like, hold on, this is my favorite part. Watch this. Turns it up more. You gotta see this. Screaming
he's like,
at each
"What's going
other.
on?" I'm like, it's the Balrog.
Yeah, he's like, and
And then it's like, remember it? Because it was like, what is this?
and then he quotes, he's like, Balrog. Yeah. And then he's like, Balrog. Right? Freaking crazy.
This bow is beyond you.
Yeah. And then I was like, dude, I'm going to bed. Like, what is going on here?
This is amazing.
Yeah.
No one's gonna tell me to turn it down.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
great.
He was having a heyday when my mom was in Alaska. Like,
Don't
every.
tell Mom.
Huh?
Don't tell Mom. She thinks I'm miserable.
Oh, no. Every single.
I miss her, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's great. Turn up the TV as loud as you want.
Yeah.
Pee outside all the time.
Yeah. I like
Oh,
walked
yeah.
out and
Shoot guns outside.
he was just out there, just like walking around doing whatever, right? And you were like, dude, this is just awesome. This is just awesome.
I think it was Saturday night. I was out there, and I was sitting there, and they had the concert over at the rodeo grounds.
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like working in the shop, had the doors open.
Didn't you say you felt lonely?
No, I
Or-
didn't. And I was doing my thing, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and chill and listen to these guys.
And you just
And I turned off all the lights,
listening to it by himself.
I was
Listening to the
shop,
rodeo.
chilling, listening to music, and I'm like, if Jayden comes home right now, I think he's gonna think But I'm not. This is awesome.
I walk out there and he's like just sitting there. He's like, listen to the rodeo music.
Well, I was like, killing time, staring at my phone,
Yeah.
doing stupid stuff.
Yeah,
That's the way to do it.
he just walks around and finds random stuff.
Yeah.
Like like hanging the lily pad up and stuff. Like that just happened. You know, it wasn't like a planned thing.
Oh yeah.
They just walked out and they were all up and he's like, check that out, huh? I'm like,
He's like, look at
sweet. Yeah.
You're like, okay.
I'm like,
What are you gonna do with it all? And then the other day when I was in Alaska, you're like, hey, do you have any extra pulleys?
yeah.
And I was like, oh, somebody else wants to hang some shit.
I had to hang that punching bag out there.
Oh yeah.
And then I freaking effed myself over.
He almost died.
Yeah.
with-
Fell on
Did you
me.
see I got some new rope.
I did see you got new rope.
Yeah, I got a couple. I'm gonna throw one in the boat. And I'm gonna
Did you get a cleat or no?
No, I haven't gotten to the place. That was just today.
Yeah.
No. I tried to hang those 2 Christmas trees, and it's kind of like you hanging a
Yeah.
punching bag. It was too. I honestly couldn't get it. It was too much weight. I was all the way hanging on it, stepping on it, and I thought, if this thing falls down,
It's
gonna kill me.
over.
Yeah, for
If I get
sure.
under this thing, and I'm like pulling on. Oh!
For sure. I didn't think mine was gonna break though. Like I was like, this thing's
This
good.
is nice.
Not this thing good.
Oh, and I tried to tell you when I was up there, and I was trying to tell you not to use that hook. I should have said the hook with the gray
Yeah.
plastic on it.
Mhm.
It'll break. I promise you.
I know. And I had my head down and everything pulling it. I was like, dude, just freaking whipped back. Felt like slow motion. Like I was still looking down when it whipped back and it was like, ooh, I was like, oh, well. And it just falls. Worst thing ever.
Dude, I'm surprised I didn't knock you out.
Dude, I know.
Honestly.
But it like fell on my back though.
Oh,
Like my upper back. It was like my shoulders. And then like
dude, if it
rolled
hit
off.
you on the head, you would have been.
Oh yeah.
What
If
is
it like hit my
Then
head and like
laying
snapped
face
my
down
neck.
with a punching bag on his
Oh my
None.
gosh. Imagine.
Dude.
We find him like 2 days later.
Yeah.
Because we were in Alaska.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh,
No, you probably would have just like been calling me and been like, "What the freak is going on?"
why isn't he answering?
Yeah.
If
Wow.
it landed on my head, the back of my head, and snapped my neck down,
Who calls
been
you the
cold.
most? Who calls you the most? And who would find you? Like who would because we were gone, so it wouldn't have been.
Who would be the one to find you?
probably Natalie.
She'd
Yeah.
be like, is he freaking sleeping?
Yeah, she's probably
Yeah.
probably calling me to scream at me about something.
Yeah.
She's like, "What the freak are you doing?" Just
like,
don't answer.
You wake up.
I wake
you're
up like, "What?"
But
now he's screaming
like,
at you.
how would she find out where you were?
She probably would come to yell at me. She'd probably come
You think
over.
She'd come to the house because how would she know? How would she know if you were here?
Yeah.
Life 360.
Yeah, I guess Life 360.
Oh, did
but
she have you on? Like,
Yeah.
360?
yeah.
She'd be like, "What the freak is going on?"
Yeah, and then she.
Yeah.
Jayden,
Yeah.
what the freak?
Yeah.
And you're like,
Or she'd be like, "Why are you taking a nap in the garage?"
She's like, "Really,
I'm
really,
taking a nap under the punching
What are
really
you
sleeping
doing?"
right now?"
You're like, "No blanket. You're so lazy, bro."
Yeah. What is wrong with you? What are we at? Hour 5 or is it hour 8?
We're at an hour 8.
I think so. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's like an hour and 10.
Yeah,
I have no idea where I'm looking.
where the little square
Oh, on the
is.
bottom?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, something like that.
It's like an hour 10.
Alrighty then.
Does that mean we're about done?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm literally like gonna piss myself.
Me too.
Hear about
that.
dude. These
tea-
things are like running through me right
Yeah.
now. Oh yeah.
It made me want to pee so bad.
They're good.
Like
They're
every time
way
I
good.
laugh
That's the best
now,
one I've ever had.
Yeah. The T ones are good.
every time I
really
laugh
like
now,
them.
it's like, what's coming
What's
out? I'm
coming
like,
out.
all right, y'all. What? We should be wrapping this up soon, right? So we'll wrap it up there.
All right. First guest,
First guest, boys. So we'll start having more people and
Dave Jimmy Knorr. for ya.
Dave Jimmy Knorr. And then we'll have you back in however long.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
Whenever.
I live here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just upstairs and stuff.
Yeah.
So
We'll
yeah.
see.
Alrighty.
All right.
We will see you guys next